Brats, many of you actually told me AMVR just dropped a charging kit for the Quest 2 controllers and you wanted to know what it's like. I contacted AMVR and they sent it right over, which was really cool. Let's check it out. So we have got the charging kit for the Quest 2 controller. It advertises fast charging, a charging indicator. Drop your controllers in there, it's gonna charge them up. Let's open it. Always have that small, sharp unboxing knife when you gotta deal with tape and stuff. You don't wanna do anything unsafe like trying to remove the tape by hand. So much safer when you're using a small knife. Ooh, so crisp. So this is made to keep both your controllers charged and always ready for you. And there it is. We've got 2 batteries. If you've watched reviews on the Anker charging dock or other controller charging docks, these are gonna look super familiar to you. What these do is these add external contacts right here so that these controller covers can touch those from the outside, and then they'll have contact points that contact the charger to charge it up for you. So you're never swapping batteries, you're never going through any of that. All you gotta do, take your battery door off. You're not gonna need that one anymore. Take your battery out, pop these in. Important part right here, you wanna make sure that the silver side is facing out because that needs to contact. You put this in like that, it's just gonna drain the battery and it's not gonna charge it up. So silver side out, and all you gotta do is put on the correct battery door. And the battery doors that come with it, I gotta say, they are very close to the stock plastic look and feel. A little bit smoother, but not much. They're almost an identical match. But of course, now you have those 3 contact points on the bottom that are gonna drop into the charger. Charger's lightweight. We keep seeing that with products. People don't wanna pay for extra shipping on them, so they don't weigh the stand down. It does have big rubber mats on the bottom to help it grip and stay in place. You are gonna lose a little bit with the fact that it's not weighted. You might end up dragging it around and stuff when you don't mean to. Pretty short power cord here. Long enough it's gonna work. It's a USB-C. Plug in little light up there. We got the AMVR logo illuminated instead of just showing it on there, so that's pretty cool. I believe that is probably gonna be prone to scratching, but boy, it looks good for now, and then I just touched it and ruined it. Moving on. So basically, when you're done, this would be facing you. You take your controllers and you should be able to just drop them in. Maybe a little wiggle to get it in place. Doesn't fully fall in. And now you've got 2 reds showing that those are charging. Those are gonna charge up to green, and then it's gonna be ready to go. It's gonna shut off the charge. At that point, it has overcharge protection built in. A couple quick questions. What problem are they trying to solve here? They're trying to have your dock and your controllers always ready to charge, so you never have to think twice about your batteries potentially being dead. The problem with that is the Quest 2 has amazing battery optimization built in. The first set of batteries I had in the controllers I first bought were in there for, I wanna say it was about 3 months before the charging dock, the Anker charging dock was released, and I never changed them once. This is nice that it's always gonna be ready to go. You're always gonna know their charge, they're not gonna run out on you, but you're not changing batteries often enough that I would say most people find this necessary. $39 is what it's gonna cost you right now. There's a 5% off coupon on Amazon. It's quite a bit just to charge your controllers. It does look great though. The screen on top looks really nice. It has fast charging. So they're saying that this will take your controllers from 10% to 90% in 30 minutes. So it's gonna juice them up quick. It's gonna be unlikely you're ever gonna get your controllers down to 10% though. What would you have to do to make that happen? You could take your controllers on vacation with you, play your Quest 2 every day, come back home and drop them in here, and maybe it'd be down to 10%. I think the dock looks clean. I think it looks great. The other problem you're gonna have is if you wanna have any sort of skin on your controller, anything, it's not gonna work with this. Even my controllers that I have went through all the trouble to find these that can work on the Anker charging dock, there's no way. Nope, there's no way. Mostly because this has this plastic piece that's sticking out here, and that is, as you can see, gonna block right where that needs to go. You're giving up the ability to have any sort of grips on your controllers. You're giving up $35, but if you want to know, hey, my controllers are always charged, always ready to go, and you don't need one that's already built into a dock like this or something, it is a good looking solution, I'll give them that. It looks really nice. The screen having the logo on it instead of the logo like etched on somewhere, I'm shocked at how clean and good that looks. It feels quality, it feels nice. So I'm gonna say, if that's what you need, if that's your niche, if that's what you want, I would recommend this if you're willing to pay all that. There's a lot of caveats because it's kind of unnecessary. It's a luxury, but if you wanted to have this, I can't fault the product. There's nothing wrong with the product. It looks to do its job. It looks nice. So I will leave a link in the description if you're interested in checking it out. A lot of you have been, obviously, because you've been asking about it already. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments section. Do you think that's worth it? Do you have issues with your Quest 2 controllers where the batteries actually do die already and you want something like this where you never have to worry? AMVR, you made a great looking product. I gotta say, it looks cool. The screen on there, it's probably one of the most advanced looking docks I've ever seen. So props to you on pulling that off. I wanna say thank you to everyone else who came out here today and hung out with us. I'll see you in another reality.